everyone, thanks so much for joining me. My name is Susan Timchak and I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And I wanted to share with you today information on the types of stamp sets that Stampin' Up! Sells. So we have 3 different types of stamp sets. So we have the traditional, this is the wood mount. Okay, so it comes with the wood blocks. You have your red rubber, let me put it here, red rubber stamps, and then you also have a sticker sheet. So those are traditional, and everybody pretty much knows all about what wood mount stamps are. So we have those available if you like that type of stamp. We also have another stamp set. These look almost the same, right? The boxes are a little bit thinner. This is the size of a DVD box, whereas this one is thicker to accommodate the wood blocks. So this is the red rubber stamp set too. And here's that one. This one is actually Perennial Birthday. And how these are made is these don't come with any wood blocks. Instead, you use an acrylic block, or you can forget about all their acrylic blocks, just purchase the Stamparatus, and this you'll never need to use your acrylic blocks again. So it really saves you money. It's a little bit of an investment, but when you figure how much all these acrylic blocks add up to, your best bet with the Stamparatus, and then you have the 2 different pieces that you can use both sides, so when you're doing multiple stamping, you'll never have any issue with the Stamparatus. So with these, when you get them, let me see, I think I have, yeah, here, this one, I haven't used this one yet. So when you get them, the sheet will be loose, just like it is with the wood block. So your sheet will be like this. It will have a backing on it. It just won't have the wood block. So they're almost basically the same. Now the back of it is like a cling back. They do have in here, let me pull these out, it does come with the sticker sheet. This sticker sheet is a little bit different than the other sticker sheet because you're going to, if you choose, to apply this to the back of your stamp. Now I do have a video that I have posted, so check back in my playlist as to how to put on the stickers for this. So I won't bother going into that right now. But these are just basically the same as the red rubber mount, except you use an acrylic block or preferably your Stamparatus to stamp with. So it takes up a lot less room. Then finally we have, now this is the same size as this case. These are called photopolymer stamps. And if you notice in our catalog, you will see photopolymer in stamp sets that are larger, like where there's a lot of pieces to it. Because to create the wood mounts or even the red rubber ones, it takes a lot of material. So this way, by making them photopolymer, it's a lot less expensive for Stampin' Up! And you know, you do get a lot more stamps usually with these. The best part of photopolymer is, again, these do not come with any wood blocks. They peel right off. You just stick them to your block or your Stamparatus. They are very sticky. There's a blue jay outside. I'm not sure if you can hear him. But they are crystal clear, so when you go to stamp with them, you can see right where you're stamping. Now, if you were to use your Stamparatus, I'll give you a little tip on that. The Stamparatus comes with the 2 plates. This is just a sheet I have in there. When you're using a Stamparatus with the red rubber, you don't need to put in this piece of foam inside because the red rubber already has a foam on it. But when you're using it with your photopolymer, you want to make sure to put this inside because this adds that little extra foam that you don't have on a photopolymer stamp set. So I hope that all makes sense to you. So number one, if I was starting off again, brand new stamper, I would of course get my SIP, Stamps, Ink, Paper, also known as cardstock. I also would definitely go ahead and get the the Stampin' Scrubber with the Stampin' Mist, or we have the new chamois now, which is great with the Stamparatus. So, you know, either one of those cleaning tools, the chamois probably is your best bet with the Stamparatus. So that's pretty much where I would start with. You can then add on to paper cutters and all sorts of fun things like that. Now, I don't normally order the wood mount. This is a brand new stamp set that's coming out in our holiday catalog, which will be released on September 5th, 2018. And the only thing I can show you right now, due to regulations, is the cover. Isn't it stunning? Now, if you've placed an order with me over the past year, you have already or will soon be receiving a copy of this catalog for yourself. So you can take a peek inside and not just look at the cover. Once we get the okay from Stampin' Up! That we can share the inside, then I'll be sure to be doing a walkthrough with you. Check me out over on my Facebook page at Stampin' Sue Creates, and I'll be doing a live video on opening up and going through the catalog and pointing out what's my favorite. But the thing we can share is the product that we purchase. I don't know why, that's just the way it is, and rules are rules. So this is one of the new sets, one of the new bundles that's coming out. I don't know why I chose the wood mount. I think I put the wrong number down. But you can purchase the punch that coordinates with the stamp set, and you'll save 10% on any of our bundles that we currently have. When the new catalog comes out, they won't be 10% off bundles anymore. There'll be new bundles that replace it. So if it's something that you really love, or something in the holiday or occasions catalog, and you're just like, wow, I have to have that, then you're going to want to make sure you get it at the 10%, of course. The other great thing is so many of our products coordinate with other things. All of our cardstocks and all of our markers and our inks and accessories, they all color coordinate. The same real red is going to be in any of those types of products. The other thing is, when we have a punch that goes along with a stamp set, that's a great deal. And did you know there's also a punch currently in the annual catalog that has the moon and the stars, and that works with this stamp set as well. Whether you get the wood mount or the clear mount, totally up to you. But this is one I'm going to be working on today, coming up with some samples. But what I thought I would do with you today is to share how to assemble your wood mount stamp sets. So let's take a look. So we're going to peel this off of here, and on the back is another sheet of paper, and this is very sticky on the back. Okay, there's that whatchamacallit again, that Blue Jay. So these are clear. The best part about these is that they're already cut out of the rubber. I remember back in the day when I first started, we had to trim all these out. Our labels weren't pre-trimmed either. So all you have to do with this is to well, I should have done this first, actually. It's been so long since I've done this. I should really, hold on. Here's what you should do first. We're going to back up. It's been so long since I've had to mount a wood rubber stamp set that I even forget the progress and the process of doing so. So first you want to lay them all out to see what is going to work with what piece. Some of them are smaller, some of them are larger. And there's my dog again, right? Alright, so I'm going to say, maybe the moon there. We got this little guy here. Maybe this. See, this is where you need to make a decision. And I sometimes have trouble with that. Hold on a second there. Let's do this and this. Okay, great. So I'm going to put this one onto this wood. Alright, so you're going to take this sticky side down, and you're going to place that on your wood block and press it. Now that's on there. That's ready to go. Then you're going to take your sticker, And you want to make sure you have it going the right direction. So I lay it on top, and I see, okay, that's how it goes. I flip my wood, and I'm going to stick that right on there. And then we're good to go. So this is great. So if you don't want to invest in the Stamparatus, you're just going to have to invest a little bit more for the wood mount, because they are a little bit more in cost as opposed to the acrylic clear stamps. And you know, it's totally up to you if that's what you like to work with. Then you don't have the hassle of having to take them on and off. However, you do have the disadvantage in that it does take up a lot more room on your shelf. And another tip, if you have a DVD holder, like many of us have, or, you know, check your local yard sales or things, that's what I have my stamps on. I have a DVD holder because they all fit perfectly standing up like this. So when you're looking, you'll be able to read what exactly they are, and you can fit quite a lot of them on there. And sorry, there's my dog again. My neighbor's doing her outside yard work, and it's summer, and this is what you'll have. All right. Well, everyone, I hope this is information that's a little bit useful. Sometimes as demonstrators, we kind of forget to share the basics with people. We just always assume, and you know what happens when you do that. We assume that everyone understands and knows what to do. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at stampinsuecreates@gmail.com, or leave a comment down below. Hit the subscribe button and the little bell. You'll receive notifications when I upload new videos. And she's just not going to stop. Thanks for joining me today. Have a super Stampin' day, and I'll see you back here again real soon. Bye for now.